here we are in the shop. Here are a few stuff that I picked up, and then also some, well, this time I did a trade, unlike my first time here. Here's this nice wire, a few loose cars that I pretty much found here, pretty good selection. Took me a while though. Yeah, here's some nice main lights. There are some bins of cars on the wall, which you can probably see on his IG stories. Pretty good selection from early to newer cards. Even multi-packs there. Here are a few more loose cars, premiums on the wall, a few full premium sets, some store exclusives, some hung up here, supers, bins and bins of cars. Just about a little bit of everything. Matchbox, some older cards, loose cars. Here we have some IDs, more bins, M2s, Matchbox. Pretty good selection, as you can see. Here I'm just going a little faster. There's even a Corvette down there, which I have not seen before. Yeah, from older cards to newer cards. The good years here, 2010s, 2013. Here I just brought a few stuff to trade, just to show my customs also. So here's what I got. This is what I'll be opening: a Golf car, a Mustang, some loose cars, some wheels, 3D printed lowrider wheels, some wheels for probably a Ferrari. Here I'll be doing a wheel swap with these right here. And then here, so yeah, if you're local to here, this is my second time here. The place is the Wheels Dealer in Portland, Oregon. So if you're local, go ahead and check them out. This is just a quick tour of the area. Subi Diecast back at it again. Sorry I've been gone a while. Haven't been posting too often, but I'm back at it with a pretty exciting video. Gonna be showing a few hunts, some of my finds at the local diecast store, which I've been wanting to share with you guys, especially if you're near my area, because it's pretty exciting once you get to find, well, when you find out that there's a, if you have a local diecast store, you know, not many areas have them, so I'd be pretty lucky to have one close to me. So the shop is the Wheels Dealer. This is his business card. It's in Portland, Oregon. I first saw him from Instagram, actually. I had seen a few posts. I was like, oh cool, another diecast store around here, or in general. And then I forgot which, there was a post that showed it was in Portland, Oregon, so I was like, holy cow, it's pretty close. So from there I knew I had to go someday, and this would be the, I've gone there twice now. I just did a YouTube short on a few stuff that I got, but this time I will make the video a little longer. So it's from several mail calls, actually. This one I already got from a while ago, you know, it's the regular mainline. That's a pretty exciting one. In my eyes, it's pretty much a Ferrari, even though I think, well, you can't really read it on this one. But yeah, it's an Automobili Pininfarina Battista. Let's open this bad boy. Let's get warmed up. So this is pretty cool. Where does it say? I'm pretty sure it said Pininfarina somewhere on here, somewhere on the car. Maybe not this one, I don't know. But yeah, it's one of my favorites. They wanted to make a replica of the ID because, you know, they kind of lost at sea. Got this one from, who was it from? I believe it was one good chef on Whatnot. So they wanted to crack this one open. Shout out to good one chef, one good dancer, or one good chef, I mean. So yeah, here's the M4. I had one of these when I was a little younger, but it got lost at play. I don't know where it went. Still have the blue one. I really like the M4s. So here, this one was I cracked this one open like last week or so. This was a mail call from Just a Car from 814 Collectibles. Go check him out. He has pretty good Hot Wheels at fair prices. Bangers from like 2000s. He also has plenty of Matchbox. And then the golden years, which I would say and I agree on, are around 2000, early 2000s, 2013. Yeah, this is one of them. Pretty nice Gulf casting. These wheels I did pick up from the wheels dealer over with Randy here locally. These are pretty nice, and you know why I had to get this color. I had to color combo it. It goes pretty well. So with that one, here's the one of them that I picked up this week from there. I'm gonna crack this one open. I didn't even check if it was a store exclusive. Maybe it was. But this is a white one. I don't know if it picks up the difference because the blue is pretty light. You can see one is white, one is blue. That's pretty nice. I really like this casting. It's a 09 Corvette ZR1. There we go. It's a really nice casting, not gonna lie. I've been picking up some of these also. Some of my favorite Mustangs. The 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake. Let's crack this bad boy open. Oof. Man, I really like these. I don't know, from like the spoiler is a bit like long, but I really like that front aggressive front. Side in this color, it's one of my favorites, pearl whites. I call it horchata white. Oops. I call this horchata white because it's one of my favorite beverage. So yeah, why I really like the sparkly white. So these, the majority of the last time I went there was all trades, but it was really worth it for me. Picked up some really nice personal collection cars. I did not have this one, also pearly white. Really nice BMW in my opinion. Think I might wheel swap it, probably detail. But yeah, it's really nice. Silverado. Holy moly. This one's really nice too. There we go. You can see those details up close. So those were the carded that I picked up. And I gave one to my mom. It was a Pagani, what was it? Pagani Huayra? The non-convertible. And I picked up some loose cars, which she has pretty good deals on. There's this Pontiac, right? Yeah, Pontiac Firebird. These are really nice ones. Pretty good condition, so I think it might not need a custom. Just a tiny scratch, but it's fine with me. This one I had never seen. I kind of grew up watching WWE again. And I'm pretty sure I've heard of him. Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, it's a pretty cool. It's an Impala. 65 Impala. That's a pretty neat find. I don't think I had any of these. That's a pretty cool one. Man, I was just going over these right here. So he showed me this last time, which I didn't see last time. I think he might have not had them, or they were kind of hidden. So I picked these up. You know what I might use these for? A Ferrari maybe. Then I saw these. Some lowrider rims. I'll probably paint them. I think I only have gold, and but not real gold. It's more like a goldenish. How do I explain it? Not like chrome gold. It's more of a regular, like yellowish gold, I guess, or silver. So I'll probably do silver. I mean, depending on what car I use them for. But I did get a 3D suspension from HHW Customs with Hayden, so I want to try that out. I think I have the casting here somewhere. One that I've been wanting to do a lowrider suspension on. I have not done any like that, but it's right here. I did let it loose. I need to have one of these in lowrider suspension in La Troca. These are nice. So yeah, those were my picks from there. Over here, been wanting to find these for a while. This one I picked up with One Good Chef also on Whatnot. Super nice. It's basically like a super. Metal base is even better because you make it a full premium with just a wheel swap. That's precisely what I'm gonna do with this one. Thinking 5 spokes in chrome, just keep it the same, but you know, making it a premium. So that's what I like about this one. And then I had also just found the regular. So I'll keep it as is, I guess, just a comparison. And with that, oh, here's another find. Not quite done yet. I just put the rares in it and drilled it open. I'll take off the tampos and make into what I also call an unofficial super. This is original Spectraflame paint from an Ultra Hot. Another cool thing about this one is also metal base. This recent one of this, the newest wave of these, the Ultra Hots. No, Neon. No, wait, yeah, they are Ultra Hots. Neon Speeders are a different one. So that's what I really like about these castings that I like. Just take off these decals, which some people may like, but I don't really. Making it look like a super. One of the things I like to do with that. And then, I guess besides the highlights of this was I guess not exactly a hunt, but technically it was. It was just a store where I knew I would get good cars. Not like here locally where, I mean like the big stores where you may find stuff for retail, but you may not. But with this one, I still can't believe it, man. This was actually found this 2 weeks ago, Thursday. I just did a YouTube short on it to keep track of which day I found it, pretty much. So I found 3. This is my 3rd super I've ever found in the wild. And man, oh man, it's my opinion, the best super. But you know, there were 2024 was actually a pretty good run of supers, I'd say. But for me, this was my favorite, just by like very little, because I really liked it a lot. I like the I can take them out right now. I kept only one custom. Here's my replica of this one, which I did not find, but I was like, might as well attempt to make a replica, and I think it turned out pretty fine. I've heard it's pretty much the same. So in my eyes, it's like I found it. But this one I really did find. It was a local Target. Same one that I also found my first super in. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. So there, from the way I showed it when I found it, I kind of just kept it in hand, you know, just in case somebody passed by. So this one, I believe right here, the loose one, this one was, I'm not sure how it happened, honestly, because I got to the pegs, and then you know how there's always like a little pile towards the bottom that is not in the pegs, like someone, either it was just like left on there from the employees, or more likely someone just kind of came by and picked up a few good ones and just left them on there. I'm not sure what happened, but the regular was there in that little pile. And then I was like, that'll do. You know, I could do just a wheel swap and call it good. You know, it looks almost the same until you put it right next to it. I mean, this one, I've noticed that some of them were actually a little lighter than some others. This one's a little closer to the blue, but you can tell it's not quite. Kind of have a, I think I have a good eye for this. The differences of pretty much everything, but the paint is one of the things. So yeah, where I found this one, it was in also a dump bin, exactly like my first Super. They're how I showed on the, I'll add it to this clip, but they were just laid out like that, as in, you know, more likely they were just taken out of the box, like in layers. So that's how I left them pretty much. I just took out the Super, and that's why I didn't really pull it out in there. I kind of tend to not. I guess I'm not really like a type of record from the door, or once I start looking for the cars. I'm kind of shy, I guess, still. So I just record at the end to show my finds. That way I'm able to use both hands, I guess, to go through the cars. So yeah, when I saw, couldn't really see it from far, but I was like, there's the Silverado, you know, just saw the chrome bumper, picked it out. As soon as I saw the real riders, you know me, I started shaking. But yeah, I still can't believe it. One of a kind, man. I'm still super happy with this. So this is the way I display it. You know, just the difference with the Super and the mainline. Yeah, that's a really nice one, man. I'll keep it there. It's the way I'd like to display it. The mainline card in the back, and then just on display. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate the support. Go check out Whatnot, One Good Chef, 814 Collectibles. If you're local in here, I recommend checking the Wheels dealer. He does buy, sell, and trade, and he has like this discount for your first purchase. I believe he said cash.